automates our entire client onboarding process. I get 35 hours back a week. It's like having an extra employee.
What's going on, guys? How you doing? It's time to begin the tierless stream. So, before we get started here, for those that are watching in the future, I just want to go through the key like I always do before we get started. Also, hello, how's it going? You guys can vote for Duff Killigan right now in chat. But first, let's go through the key. So, for those of them that are in red, that means that they go down at least one tier if they do not have their red skill. If you see a blue highlight on the friend disc, that means they go down at least one tier if they don't have that friend disc equipped. If you see a R, Y, or B, or all three, that means they're good for red, yellow, or blue invasion for boss fights. If you see an H, that means they are good for heist. They can take out all the enemies in heist very quickly, or defend very well against the boss or against the thief and all that. And then you got the D over here, which means that no, my thing got slightly off. No, oh well, that's fine. Then you got the green D down there, which means they're good for defending with in Arena, Coliseum, or War, just all the PvP modes. And then lastly, you have the C, which means they are good for Code Base, which you don't reach until you get to the yellow rank, so you get pretty far into your game, basically. But that's pretty much the entire key right there. And then you have this purple square up here, which means that that's the unfair tier, which only Zeus and Shigo are in currently. We may be adding more today. If you look at the votes down below, we're going to be voting on Ian, Kermit, and Ron to potentially go into the unfair tier. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we're going to go and test the waters for that. We tested the waters with Draken and Bagheera last month, and neither of them made the cut, but we're going to test the waters a little bit more with Ron, Ian, and Kermit today. The other thing, you can go over to my community tab of my YouTube channel, and you can vote on Milo throughout this entire stream. we're going to be adding Milo Thatch last at the end of the very stream. So that'll probably be in about an hour and a half, 2 hours from now. So you have about an hour and a half, 2 hours to vote on Milo as well. I actually haven't even looked at how he's doing. Let's find out. So far, looks like Milo is going into balance to begin with, which is very surprising to me, because everybody in the poll thought that Milo sounded better. In my last week's poll, where you guys voted on which one between Milo and Duff sounded better. So that's very interesting that you guys are voting Milo into balance right off the bat. But we're at 41 votes so far, so if you want to get Milo up either to really good or best of the best, I definitely recommend getting your vote on in the next hour and a half or so. The other thing that I want to push is I'm going to be finally starting my Pokemon Black randomized Nuzlocke over on Twitch tomorrow at probably around this time, like 11 o'clock or noon or something like that. I'm really excited to get that started for you guys. So that's going to be over on my Twitch channel, which you can find a link to in the description if you want to go ahead and follow that. We're probably going to be starting that around 12 or 1 or 11 or something like that. I haven't figured out an exact time, but if you go and follow my Twitch, you will definitely be updated as soon as I go live. But I'm super excited about that. If you guys cannot make the Pokemon Nuzlocke stream, it's going to be uploaded right here to the YouTube channel as well after the fact. Probably in 20 to 30 minute chunks or something like that. So I'm very excited about that. So with all that out of the way, are you guys ready? Because we have a Duff vote that is apparently putting him in best of the best right off the bat. I'm going to give it another minute because usually it takes us a little bit to get everybody into the room. I don't like to get started too quickly because usually it takes a little bit to get people in here. So, did I cover all my bases? I think I covered everything. I like to just start off with getting everything out of the way, all the basic questions that I always get in the comments, like the key. I literally, before I started doing the key thing at the beginning of the stream, every single month I would get a comment or two asking what all the stuff meant. From people watching the video but not actually looking at the tier list on Reddit and stuff. Swear, every time. So I gotta start it with that every single time now. But so far we're at 12 votes, and 6 of you have voted for Duff to go right into best of the best, which is honestly very surprising to me. Didn't expect that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a whole lot about Duff. Actually, you know what? Let me open the game. I haven't opened the game yet. I usually do that. I should probably do that. Let me open Wakatu also and just have that going in the background in case I want to do some Wakatu things. If you don't know what Wakatu is, it's basically just a resource that a lot of people use for Disney Heroes information. It has all the stats and whatnot at max level, or really any level you want. So you can take a look at the future for a lot of your heroes and stuff like that and see how they're going to compare to other heroes. Oh, apparently I gotta update the game on my computer. I haven't done that yet. But yeah, I'm probably gonna need some help on this one, honestly, guys. I really have not been playing very much the last couple months. You guys probably kind of know it already if you've seen any of my channel stuff lately, but I really have not been playing a ton lately at all. So as far as Duff and Milo and even Buzz and any of the latest updates and stuff, I'm definitely gonna need some help from you guys for sure, especially in these votes. And you guys can let me know how some of these heroes are. I honestly do not know right now. We're at 13 votes now. Somebody else voted really good for Duff Killigan. We're gonna give it another, I guess, 3 minutes, and then we're gonna put Duff, I guess, in best of the best, which really surprises me, honestly. Did not expect that at all. game opened. I got Wakatu opened just in case. So how are you guys doing today? Let me know. Get into the chat. By the way, if you're not in chat, that's where all the fun is. All right? You can vote on every single hero that we vote on throughout this entire stream. And that's how we decide where heroes belong on the tier list. So get yourself into the chat if you're not in here yet. It's where we do everything pretty much in these tier list streams. Duff Killigan, man. Is this going to be another Kim Possible Best of the Best hero? That's kind of insane. That means that Kim Possible, there's 4 out of 5 for Best of the Best heroes. No, wait. Yeah. Yeah, 4 out of 5. I was thinking that Kim Possible only had 4 heroes for a second. I don't know why. That's kind of insane, though. They really like Kim Possible, apparently, over at Purple. Alright, let me just have a little bit of my ramen here. I got some ramen. If you are curious, it is the Korean barbecue flavor stir-fry ramen, apparently. It's okay. I prefer the Shin ramen myself. Shin's the best. Anybody a Shin connoisseur out there? Not shins like the body part. I'm talking Shin ramen. Alright. Well, we're 10 minutes into the stream, and it looks like Duff is going right into Best of the Best, right off the bat. What is Duff again? I completely forgot. Duff. You are a damage. Okay. Alright, so Duff Killigan, you are going to be joining your buddies Shigo and Ron. Except my font is wrong, but that's okay. I'm just going to change it all at once. What disc do we do for Duff? Let's take a look. So his Feat disc is Duff gains 70 energy when he damages stunned enemies. Duff can gain energy this way once every 4 seconds. So I'm guessing 70 energy, that means it's probably going to go to about 300 or 400 energy. Something like that. So he pretty much gets half an energy bar every single time he damages a stunned enemy every 4 seconds. So that's pretty good. And then the Ron Stoppable disc is Duff takes 20% reduced damage while using Double Clubbed, which is his blue skill. The healing cooldown on Super Grass gets reset each time Duff KOs an enemy. I'm gonna venture a guess and say that Pete is probably the better one, just looking at it. Cause it's gonna allow him to get his damage off even faster, I'm guessing. And apparently, Aldne, I have no idea how to say your name, I'm sorry, said that his white skill is very good, so I really don't know. Honestly, I haven't even unlocked him yet. I usually do this thing where I like to show unlocking them on Prize Wall, but then I don't make a video about it, and then I just wind up not unlocking them ever. I literally forgot to unlock Snow White a couple months back when it was her Prize Wall, and she's just sitting here because I'm that bad at this game right now. But anyways, so Duff. I'm gonna put P-E for now, for Pete. And then this is gonna be the prediction. And then we're gonna change the font and whatnot, like we always do, to, where is Ariel Novacont? That's the one right there. Do you think Duff is gonna... He's probably gonna get an H, I'm guessing. I'm guessing he'll get an H. He'll probably get a B, because Shatter's going to make him good for Blue Invasion, for sure. So we'll at least put a B. Anything else you guys think that Duff should get? And just keep in mind, Milo Thatch is going to be at the end of this stream. So you're not going to see Milo till the very end, where he's going to wind up. But you can go vote for him now over on the community tab throughout this entire stream. For those just getting here. Alright, so let's get another poll going here. So let's do Aurora next. We gotta do the official Aurora vote. Duff is in the game, but he was only in the game for like, he's only been in the game for like a couple days now, so that's why I do the prediction vote. Same with Milo. Alright, so, Aurora. Excuse me, let me type. I've powered up Aurora a little bit, and I've actually used her, even though she's only like 500,000 power, and I've actually, she's actually helped me win, even though she's only at like 500,000 power for me, which is very weak for me. I know it's probably a lot for some people, but 500,000 is like extremely low for the level that I'm at right now. So the fact that she is actually still at least somewhat usable at that level tells me that she is quite good. And I've only used her like a couple times really, but the Aurora vote is going up right now. Aurora Borealis. That's not her name, just so you know. So we're going to be changing Aurora from prediction to real. I think Aurora is a slightly smaller font than the others, I've just noticed. There we go. That looks the same now. Alright, Aurora. What you doing so far? 6 votes. Mostly best of the best. I can dig it. I think Aurora is pretty good. I really do. I honestly kind of forget what she does off the top of my head right now. But she does a little bit of everything. So, I mean... That's fair. Just vote best of the best. That way she gets to stay where she is. If you don't know anything about Aurora. I'm not trying to influence the vote. I just like her. She's cool. Let's hope we can at least get 10 votes. 10 votes is like my minimum, where I feel like it's an okay amount. Kind of wish I should keep doing this on Sunday. Last month when I did it on Sunday, that was like my first time ever doing the stream on Sunday, and we had so many people in here. It was insane. I should probably do it on Sunday more often. Or just stream in general on Sunday, I guess. But Sunday seems like a better day for more people to be able to come in and do this. Should I do this on Sunday? Probably. Alright, I'm gonna give this another minute or so. If no one votes, it looks like it's pretty unanimous that Aurora's gonna be in best of the best. I don't know if that's my doing or not, but I do think Aurora sounds pretty good. Alright, so Aurora. Just get rid of the prediction and leave it at that. You guys can hear me alright, the music's not too loud, right? Just thought I'd clear that out before I go too much further. I don't like when I watch the stream back and like the entire time it was just totally fucked up and no one told me. Also, I just realized I spelled Buzz Lightyear wrong on the bottom of the screen. I should probably change that. I'm just going to edit some Buzz Lightyear real quick so that is not spelled wrong anymore. There we go. Fixed. I thought Aurora did a lot of damage. I'm just going off of Discord right now. Discord said she's more supportive than controlling. Where am I going? Alright, so next vote. Let's get end of the Aurora Hall. The next one we're gonna do is Prince Phillip. Mr. Prince Phillip himself. I think he is one of the most boring characters ever, at least design-wise. He's definitely up there with like Helga as being extremely boring to me. I have zero interest in him. Best of the best, really good, balanced, and decent. I know everyone's been saying that Prince Phillip is extremely good on the forums and whatnot, so I would not be surprised if you're going to vote him all the way up to best of the best as well. I know we predicted him into balance, but he's about to make a big jump, I predict. Also, if we get more people later on and you guys want to vote on Duff Killigan or any of these early votes again, I'm definitely down to do that later when we have more people in here. If you guys disagree with the vote, because sometimes the votes get kind of weird when there's only a few people in here. So I totally get it if you guys disagree on like the placement of Duff Killigan, for example, or Aurora staying up here in best of the best. So we can definitely do that again later if you want. And it looks like 10 votes just right off the bat. Prince Phillip is going right to best of the best. Again, not super surprising. I kind of expected it, honestly. I guess we really jumped the gun on this putting him in balance prediction vote. We also need to figure out which friend list. Which friend list do we use on Prince Phillip? Anybody know? Let me check. If I can find him. There you are, Mr. Phillip. Alright, so you're... No. I'm gonna show the game real quick. If it'll work. Anyways. Come on, game. No? You're not gonna work? Alright, whatever. My game doesn't want to work right now. So, anyways, the Aurora disc. The Aurora disc on Prince Phillip. When Phillip shields allies, they also gain 10% bonus skill power for 8 seconds, so I'm guessing that goes to 50% at max stars. And then we got the Philoctetes disc. He gets 1,000 starting energy. That means he's going to get his white skill off right away, except for against Madame Mim or Mary. When Phillip has his heater shield equipped, he and nearby allies take 8% less normal damage. They both sound sort of equal to me. I really don't know. I'm going to say the Philoctetes disc is probably better because it's almost always good to get your white skill off right off the bat. But, what are you guys saying? Where am I going? I gotta open you. 14 votes. Best of the best. Right up there with Prince Phillip. Alright, so. I guess we're just gonna get right on into it. So we got the PH disc. Do we want to go as far as making the PH disc on Prince Phillip blue? Should we do that? Is the Phil disc on Phillip that much of a game changer, or is it kind of just like eh? Alright, and then while I wait on that answer, I'm going to get the next poll going. So the next one we're going to do, I'm going to do Buzz Lightyear next. Only because he just got his refresh, so that's going to be the last of the new quote-unquote heroes. So I'm going to start with that. So we're going to do Buzz Lightyear next. Somebody out there who has used Prince Phillip, let me know if the Phil disc should be turned blue or not. I honestly don't know. Because it sounds like to me it might be worthy of putting a blue on there. Oh, why am I doing this? I know Buzz Lightyear's not going to go to best of the best. Why am I even bothering? Alright, so Buzz Lightyear vote is up. I'm gonna just venture and go for it and just say that... Oh yeah, it's a huge disappointment for sure. So right now, Buzz is sitting in decent, just so you guys know. Definitely a huge disappointment. They really should have made his white skill do true damage, honestly. That's really what they should have done. That would have helped him so much. It just makes sense to make lasers true damage. There's already 2 other heroes that have lasers, and they both deal true damage, so I don't get it. Lasers deal true damage should just be canon. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I feel like it probably really helps Prince Phillip quite a lot to have that friend disc. If you guys disagree, you can let me know, but I'm gonna do that for right now. What's my color? It is that one. So right now we are voting on Buzz. If you are not in chat and you are just getting here, chat is where we have all the fun, where we vote on all the heroes that we are placing in the tier list. Piercing could work too. And it kind of already goes with the theme of his kit anyways. I'm not feeling this music right now. I'm gonna not do that. I'm feeling the chill vibes today. Too much energy. Also, if you guys are just getting here, I am starting my Pokemon Black randomized Nuzlocke tomorrow over on Twitch. I'm very, very excited about it. So, definitely go ahead and follow my Twitch. I'm going to be starting that tomorrow, probably around this time, like 11 or noon or 1 or something like that. Probably around noon. So if you are interested in a Pokemon Nuzlocke, I have a link to my Twitch in the description of this video, and I think all of my videos. I forget if I made a Twitch link on all of my videos, but anyways, I have a Twitch, and I'm going to be starting a Pokemon Nuzlocke over there starting tomorrow. So, and if you can't make the stream, I'm going to be uploading it to YouTube as well. So, I'm very excited about it. So, I'm just trying to spread the word and plug it. I'm probably going to plug it another 2 or 3 more times in this stream throughout. But, yeah, just so you guys know. It's going to be my first ever Nuzlocke. Well, not really my first ever Nuzlocke, but my first ever Nuzlocke on video. I have done a Nuzlocke on my own. Alright. Let me... how's Buzz doing here? Buzz, you are gonna stay right where you are, my friend. Your refresh sucked. Can we hear it in the chat? Claps for a Buzz refresh sucking. No? Okay, just me. Okay, thanks guys. Appreciate it. Alright, end poll. Next, let's get started with the votes for unfair. We're going to start with Ian Lightfoot. Somebody mentioned this in, I think, Reddit. Somebody said, why is Ian Lightfoot not in unfair yet? To which I said, I don't know if I agree, but I will put a vote up, and we'll find out what the consensus is in the community. So, should Ian Lightfoot go to unfair? Is he that unfair? His Reflect is very good, especially the fact that it's in the beginning of the wave, and if you pair Ian with other Reflectors, he just has Reflect throughout the entire wave, basically, which is always great. So, there is no doubt that he is possibly the best control hero. I just don't know if you would consider him unfair. Keep in mind, the unfair tier is heroes that are just truly overpowered in this game. They just completely dominate in all aspects of gameplay, and they either have very few counters or they're just extremely annoying and difficult to counter. So, what do you guys think? Is Ian worthy? So what I would have to do, I guess, is put a purple square. That's fine, I think you can change your vote. Alright, so far, pretty neck and neck so far. Unfair is just barely eking it out so far. We're at 9 votes. We got 17 people in here. That means we have 8 people that have not voted. Myself? I would say that he stays in best of the best. That's my vote. We have a Discord vote that says that Ian stays in best of the best. So that means we have 2 more votes for best of the best. I'm going to give it another minute because I think this is a kind of important vote. So if you guys are just getting here, get yourself into the chat. We're voting on whether Ian Lightfoot should get a purple square around his name and join Zeus and Shigo in the unfair tier. Very exciting. So what do you guys think? Ramen is gone. Sad. That's my breakfast. I'm very surprised, honestly. You guys are voting this much for that. Very surprised, honestly. We couldn't quite get Bagheera or Draken up there last month. But so far, it looks like you guys are getting them up there. And somebody... He is resisted by Pete, but Pete also sucks, in my opinion. I know, that's just me. Don't worry, that's just me. I don't like Pete. I never thought he was very good. I don't know, I can't use Pete. I don't know. I've tried many times. He doesn't work for me. Damn, someone voted him all the way down to balance. Jesus Christ. He's not that bad. Alright, Mr. Ian. Mr. Ian Lightfoot. Alright, I gotta figure out how to put a purple square around it, I guess. This is gonna be interesting. Alright, this is the first test to see how this is gonna work. This was nice, where I could just put them next to each other, but Ian's not connected to Zeus and Shigo, so I can't really do it. Although, maybe I can just make one giant square if we vote Kermit up there. Not that I'm going for it, I don't agree with it, but if we vote for Kermit into unfair, then I can make one giant square of unfair. Correct? Alright, let's do a Kermit vote first. But for right now, it's looking like Ian is going into unfair. Now, you guys can put your torches in chat if you disagree with that. But I guess that's what we're doing right now, which is very surprising. Didn't expect it. Another very unexpected thing. I was very surprised that you guys voted for Duff Killigan into Best of the Best, honestly. And I'm also very surprised that you guys are voting Milo into Balanced so far in the Community tab vote. Let me see if that changed at all. Same. Alright, so let's end the Ian poll, and let's get started with Kermit. So Kermit, we're going to be doing the same thing. Does Kermit belong in the unfair tier? Really good, and balanced. Alright, Mr. Kermit, while I figure out my game plan here. We'll see what you guys say so far in the immediate votes. We got the Kermit vote up. Should Kermit move up to unfair as well? That's the other thing we are voting on right now. I don't think so. I think Kermit is fine to stay in Best of the Best. Especially now. If this were when Kermit first came out, I would say he was unfair, but he is pretty easy to deal with nowadays. And I personally never had too many issues with Kermit because I have a really good Tron. And Tron counters Kermit extremely hard if you don't know. But so far, it looks like best of the best is winning by a landslide. All right, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do with Ian then in that case. So I guess what I'll do is... copy, and we'll paste this over here. Or we'll just do that. That works too. And we're gonna do one of these, and then we're gonna. All right, that works, I guess. Yes, I didn't actually make a square. I did 4 separate lines because I am dumb, and I don't know how to PowerPoint good me. Yes, I used PowerPoint to make this, which is also another bad decision on my part. Oh, we're so close. Come on. Oh, come on. Just make it a perfect square, please. Please. Make it a perfect square. I feel like this is probably pretty entertaining for you guys. We'll see. Oh, come on, please. No! There we go. Oh, it's still a tiny gap. There we go. Ian is now in the unfair tier. Very surprising. Did not expect. Oh, it's not a perfect square still. This is bugging me. That looks okay. I think I can deal with that. Alright, so what do you guys think so far? Kermit, it looks like he's going to stay right where he is. That's fine by me. I agree completely. Thank you guys for affirming my belief. The last of the unfair votes. After I take a sip of my coffee, is going to be Mr. Ron Stoppable. This comes from a survey response on my surveys that I have. Also a link to in the description of this video if you guys want to put a response in for that. Gives you a good shot of getting your vote put up in this stream. So, Mr. Ron Stoppable, he's going to be our last unfair vote of the day. Also keep in mind that the unfair tier is going to be a very exclusive list. I'm not trying to make unfair the new best of the best tier. I'm trying to make unfair the absolutely just completely overpowered heroes that dominate pretty much all aspects of Disney heroes. Shit. No, I don't have anything to wipe with. I got a face mask that I'm never going to use again. There we go. Good enough. Alright, so far, best of the best is winning out again by a landslide, which actually makes the Ian vote even more surprising, because that was a pretty... I guess it was kind of close, but that was still a pretty decent victory for Ian. I'm sad these ice cubes melted so quickly. Sorry, I whacked the mic. Alright, so 12 votes so far. Well, 13 because of Discord. I got one Discord vote, that always comes in. So, looks like Ron Stoppel is going to stay right where he is. Not moving up to unfair, so looks like the final standings. We have Ian joining Zeus and Shigo up in the unfair tier. Highly surprising. But I'm okay with it. Alright, let's end this, and we're going to move on to our next, well, our first actual vote, I guess, of the day. That isn't a new hero or an unfair vote. And we're going to do it for... we'll do it for Isma. We'll start with Isma. Only because, one, she's next on the list. Where is Isma right now? Alright, where's Isma right now? Just so I know. Where are you, Isma? I cannot find you. I know you're in control. Oh, there you are, in balance. Okay. I think somebody was asking to move Isma down a tier, basically. Sorry about the long awkwardness. Damn. Right to meh. Alright, so what's gonna happen to Isma? Right now, Isma is chilling over here in balanced. Amongst the millions of others that are also in control balanced. So I would appreciate moving somebody out of there so I have more space. That's always half the battle with the balanced here, honestly. Just creating more space so that I can put more heroes in them. So what are we thinking on Isma so far? So far, we have 2 for meh, 2 for decent because of Discord vote, 1 and 1 for balanced and really good. We are all over the place on Isma right now, so far. Alright, well, we have 18 people in here, and 12 of you have not voted. So what are we thinking on Isma here? I'd like to at least get to 10. 10 is a good round number of people to be giving a decent consensus of what the people want. Less than 10, I feel like it's just not enough to really say. But it looks like Isma's gonna skip right on down to meh, surprisingly. I don't know if she's that bad. I haven't used Isma in a really long time, but I don't know if she's that bad. Honestly, I think the only reason that Isma is in balance to begin with is because Sarah, my girlfriend, put her there forever ago, and just kind of kept her there, because I think Isma was like one of her top heroes. But this was like a year ago. Maybe not a year ago. This was maybe actually a year ago. I've been doing this for so long, guys. This is the 17th month that I've done this. That's insane. Time is flying. Alright, so far we are tied with Decent and Matt. I'm gonna vote Decent, honestly. Which means that with my vote, Decent is winning, technically. Oh, we got a Zesty Ka vote, huh? Okay, okay. Alright, so since my vote is for Decent and I cannot vote. Oh, you're gonna make me try and prove it? I don't know if I have proof. I just don't know if she's that bad. Let's see. Let me find Isma. Honestly, half forgot what she did. What she does to begin with. She's got that potion, dealing 2% of the damage, 200%. Throws a potion, turning them into llamas. Oh, she's got llamas. That makes her decent. Come on. She's got scare. Every 2 potions, either blind, curse, or stun. There's 25% chance to blind, 35% to curse, 40% to stun. Isma, basic attacks splash to nearby enemies, dealing damage. Enemies are cursed for the first 15 seconds. When Isma reaches 50%, her attack speed is increased by 30%. Maybe you're right, honestly. She doesn't sound like anything really sticks out to me. Alright, we're going with the popular vote. Goodbye, Isma. You're going into the depths with your friends Ursula and Maleficent. With the other 2 villains there. Alright, next vote. Let's keep going here. I feel like we're going kind of slow today.
Swear I won't forget this. Why do I regret this? In my mind reckless.
Alright, let's do King Louie. I feel like we've been doing a lot of King Louie votes lately. He keeps getting popped up. A lot of people want him to move down. A lot of people want him to stay. I think some people even want him to go up to best of the best. But we're gonna find out. He seems to be kind of a polarizing hero in this game.
So lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home.
What is this, Machine Gun Kelly? Sounds like Machine Gun Kelly. Alright, so far we are split. Kind of. Between really good and decent. With one more Discord vote coming in at balanced. We got 1, 2 it looks like for best of the best. We are very all over the place with Louie.
Never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home.
I think this is our 3rd attempt at moving King Louie down and it's still not working out. Alright, let's get a couple more votes. Oh, there we go. Alright, well, really good. It looks like it's gonna win out by a landslide here. So I think King Louie's just gonna stay right where he is. Is it mostly because of invasion? I wonder. It might be because of invasion, honestly. But I feel like that's gonna win out pretty easily, so I'm just gonna move on here. That was a nice quick vote. Let's do Phil. Let's go from Prince Phillip to Phil. Philoctetes. Philoctetes. Beast of the Beast. Really good. I gotta type this shit every damn time. And decent. Philoctetes, as they say. Currently, Philoctetes is in really good. Basically, the reasoning is that Phil just gets completely outclassed by Megara, whatever the fuck you want to say. So that's the reason that Phil should potentially move down or stay in really good. Probably not move up, honestly. I'm going to guess, based on the votes so far. We're at 3 so far, and it's 1, 1, and 1. We got a Discord vote for balanced, just so you guys know. My vote, I don't really care either way, honestly. I'm between really good and balanced. I don't really care either way. And you guys are voting him all the way down to decent so far, though? That's kind of crazy. He's got the best blue skill in the game. In my opinion, anyways. But probably doesn't translate overall to hero use. Damn, I'd be very surprised putting him down to decent. I don't know if he's that bad. Can we get a couple more votes? That'd be great. Oh man, I'm sweaty. It's hot in here. Alright, I guess no one else wants to vote, huh? Alright. Well, we got one more Discord vote, which is for balanced, and one more me vote, which is for either balanced or decent. I don't really care either way, personally. So it looks like very surprised. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of backlash on the forums and stuff if we put Phil all the way down to decent. Honestly, I'm kind of worried about that. On the forums and also Reddit. I feel like a lot of people are gonna be like, what the hell? Because I get that a lot every time we do a very questionable vote. But I guess if you guys want to do it, we can do it. We're going with the controversial all the way down to decent vote. In my opinion, anyways. I think it's controversial. Alright, let's keep going with more supports. We're going to keep it going with some more support heroes, and we're going to move on to Flik. What are we thinking on Flik? I don't think he's going to move up to best of the best, so I'm not even going to give it a shot. There is no shot of him going to best of the best. I wish I could do 6 options. on these poles. You can only do a maximum of 4. Alright, so Flik. The bug, the ants. Yeah, sure, we can do Ka next. I'm okay with that. Flik. Pretty unanimously going down to decent. Also, Discord says that Flik should have a should be shaded red. Let me take a look at that red skill. I don't think I worked on Flik at all. I loved A Bug's Life growing up, man. That was like one of my favorite movies as a kid. Now heals for 30% when Flik uses overseeing production, which is his green skill. He is now targets all enemies and grants himself and allies armor up to a max. When an enemy slow is removed or prevented by Flik, all allies gain 75% attack speed. Allies can only attain attack speed this way once every 12 seconds. You missed everything, Godkin. Everything. Slows include snare as well. Yeah. Do you think that Flik should get shaded red as well? Oh, you guys are actually voting to leave Flik where he is. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that. Also, Mr. Discord, not a single meh vote. I don't know what you're thinking on that, but sure. So, Flik, it looks like he's going to stay right where he is in balanced. Should he get shaded red? I'm fine either way with balanced or decent for Flik. Okay, cool. What's up, Donnie? I appreciate your presence in the Discord, by the way. I've noticed you. I've definitely noticed you in there, so I appreciate it. What the hell was that? Is that a camera thing? Alright, so Flik is gonna stay there. I don't know if he should get shaded red, but you guys can let me know. Nah, Megara is one of the best supports out there. She's very versatile, and mainly one of her big uses is getting paired with Shigo as pretty much a get out of jail free card for Shigo, as well as pretty much any other hero that she gets paired with. But basically, she keeps them alive until she dies, and then after Megara dies, she makes them invincible for another up to 7 seconds from her Shank disc. So, basically that's her main use, is keeping somebody alive on her team. People use her a lot with Shigo to keep Shigo alive, because Shigo otherwise is very frail. Alright, so Flik is going to stay where he is. No one's telling me, other than Discord, that he should be shaded red. So, I don't know if I should trust. Just kidding. Alright, what's next? We're gonna do Ka next. We're going off the rails a little bit for Ka. Ka. We're gonna go all the way to best with him, because why the hell not? I don't think he goes too low anyways. I also don't really know what the court of public opinion is going to say on Ka, because I know a lot of people think Ka is amazing, and I know a lot of people think that Ka is absolutely awful. So, I guess we're going to find out. But currently, Ka is imbalanced. I know Mr. Donnie is a big Ka fan himself, but I guess we're gonna find out. So far, decent winning out with 4 votes. I say Ka stays in balance. That's my vote. We also have another Discord vote for balanced as well. But so far, it looks like Ka's gonna move down, so this might backfire on you, Mr. Donnie. But I mean, hey. That's right. No, I mean, you can definitely still use the heroes even if they are lower down on the tier list. This is just kind of a general guide. If you like a hero, even though they are in the lower half of the tier list, by all means use them. This tier list is by no means any kind of rule that you have to follow to succeed in Disney heroes. That's always been my thought process. Personally, one of my favorites to use has always been Nick, Wild, as well as Calhoun, who are both in the balanced tier. Getting a random phone call from somebody I don't know, and I'm not going to answer. So, there we go. But yeah, I'm always a big proponent of using whoever the hell you want. So, even if they are lower down on the tier list, I say use them if you like them. Maybe except for Gonzo. Gonzo's pretty bad. And Jack Skellington. And of course, Ralph. I would argue Jack Skellington, probably the worst hero in the game. That's my opinion. Alright, we got 18 people here, and only 10 people have voted. But it looks like Ka is going to stay in balanced, actually, so, you're welcome, Donnie. He didn't move down. I'm okay with that. Okay, who is next? I don't remember. I'm just gonna wait alongside you guys to see what the scrolling is. Who's after Phil? Oh, we had Flik. Oh, and then we had Hopper. Oh, we have Sisu, my favorite. I love Sisu. I'm gonna be so sad if she moves down. I don't think there's any shot of her going into best of the best, so I'm not even gonna bother. I want to use Sisu more, honestly. I kept saying I was going to use her more when she first came out because I was so excited by how pretty she was. Hey, there you go, Julian. Killing it with the hero selection. We're getting down to towards the end here already, actually. By the way, if you guys have any others that you want to vote on, or if you have any other opinions or any other letters that you want to throw in, somebody mentioned putting a red, yellow, blue on Ron, which I find kind of strange because I've never really heard of anybody using Ron Stoppable for Invasion before. But I don't know. Is anybody using Ron in Invasion at all? you want to re-vote Duff? We can do that now that we got some more people in here. I mean, Duff was our very first vote of the day, so... Hey, that's fine. Better late than never, right? I've been playing this for probably 3.5 years now. I think since early 2019 is when I started. Maybe earlier. Well, the game started in 2018, right? Maybe I started in late 2018. Try to remember. Either way, I've been playing this game for a very long time. It is very fun. Ooh! You guys are actually going to leave Sisu where she is? Aw, thanks, guys. I love Sisu. She's my favorite. She's gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous. I'm in server 1. Oh, interesting. Sisu and Red Invasion. Huh. What does Sisu do for Red Invasion, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, so far 10 votes, really good. I'm fine with either really good or balanced for Sisu. Their primary use is the crit immunity. That's really the main reason they're good. Although you could probably argue that they don't really belong in best of the best, honestly. They're kind of on the fence between best of the best and really good, in my opinion. To be fair. But their primary use is the crit immunity. It counters a lot of things very hard. Counters Run Unstoppable, Bolt, Darkwing Duck, Dash, Jesse, Vinny, probably. Counters Elsa, Randall, Stitch. Cheshire Cat. Pretty much anything that has any amount of crits is countered extremely hard by Timon and Pumbaa. So that's their main use. They're just good to have on the back burner, basically, as mostly like a defensive kind of like reaction kind of hero. So like if you see a bolt, it's pretty good to put Timon in there to help counter it. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. But it looks like Sisu's gonna stay. I was honestly not expecting that. I kind of expected Sisu to move down, so thanks guys, I appreciate it. I think Sisu might be my favorite hero in the game, honestly, just because of how pretty she is. Anyways, let's move on to Hopper, the other bug, the evil bug. We got the good bug voted on earlier, and now we got the bad bug. Decent. Oh, by the way, it's been about 30 minutes since I last said it. I'm going to be starting my first Pokemon Nuzlocke over on my Twitch channel tomorrow at around this time, probably, over on my Twitch, which is linked in the description. If you guys want to go ahead and follow it or take a look. But I'm going to be doing a Pokemon Black randomized Nuzlocke. I'm extremely excited about it, so that's going to be starting up tomorrow. Afterwards, it will be uploaded in like 20 to 30 minute chunks right here on my YouTube channel. But if you want to watch the live Twitch stream, it will be up tomorrow starting. I'm not really sure what the schedule is going to be really for it, but we're definitely going to be starting it up tomorrow and maybe doing a little bit more later on in the week as the week goes on. But yeah, so very, very excited about that. So definitely go and check it out if you are all interested in Pokemon. Yes. Alright, so Hopper is going into balanced. My friend. Where's Hopper right now? Hopper is in really good currently. Alright, good to know, good to know. Get to the Hopper. It's alright, you can still vote even if you're a lower level. I mean, the game is very different at that level compared to the top levels of play, but you can definitely still have a decent sense of how good a hero is compared to the others around you. Red skills do completely change the game, though, so once you reach red skills, it's kind of a completely different game in a way. Wow, we are split between balanced and decent. My vote is for balanced for Hopper. And so is the Discord vote. So we have 2 more votes for balance, basically, for Hopper. Yeah, no, red skills is definitely the biggest change that you see in the game, especially in PvP modes. Well, hey, you can pay to skip to red skills, basically. There's a thing that you can do. Ooh, how's Milo doing while we wait for a few more votes to come in? Milo, my friend. By the way, Milo Thatch, you can vote for him throughout this entire stream over on the community tab of my YouTube channel. So hop on over there if you have not voted for Milo yet. Currently, Balanced is winning out in 47 votes. By somewhat of a decent margin, which really surprises me, honestly. Because a lot of people were saying that Milo sounded better than Duff in the poll that I made last week. But apparently you guys changed your mind on that. Very opposite from what I was expecting to see. But yeah. Alright, so Hopper, looks like we're going to keep him in balanced here. We're just going to get rid of him there, and we're going to put him down. By the way, I'm going to clean up everything before it gets uploaded to all of the social medias. Whoa, why are you so big? Can we make you smaller, please? Let's go down to 12. I don't know why it looks so stupid, but sure, we're gonna go with that. I'll fix it later. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, Hopper is in balance now. I'll clean it up after. By the way, the tier list is going to be up on all the social medias later on, probably about an hour after the stream is over. So you'll find it on Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, the forums, Disney Heroes forums, the YouTube channel right here in the community tab, as well as my Discord, which I got links to pretty much everything down in the description that you could ever want as far as relating to the tier list and my channel. So, yeah. You will see the full tier list probably about an hour or so after the stream's over. Anyone know the most effective against Ian's Reflect? Pete is a pretty decent counter. It sounds like on paper Pete should be a better counter than he is, but like I keep saying, I really don't like Pete. I don't think he's that good. I really don't. That's just my personal opinion, though. Don't listen to me. I know I'm just one person. Don't take my opinion with a grain of salt. I just don't think Pete's that good. But yeah, Ian is really tough to counter. Something else you could do... What else can you do? Ian is really tough to counter. That's why he's in the unfair tier now. You could go Ian versus Ian. Reflect to reflect. I could also do Megara. Kind of. Not really. I don't know. Reflect is really hard to counter. Oh, there is Jessie too. But Jessie is really, really hard countered by Mary Sanderson. So, Mary has really brought Jessie down a notch. Alright, so we moved Hopper down. Let's get another vote going here. Sorry, I got distracted. I mean, Kermit is definitely the most versatile, I would say. But Kermit is kind of slowly dipping, in my opinion. Chip and Dale have been really good lately. Tron, I absolutely love Tron. He is pretty frail, though, but Tron counters literally everything. I say it all the time. Ariel has been very good as well, especially for dealing with heroes that deal fantastic damage, because she's got all of that reality. But I would say Kermit is the most versatile overall. Alright. I keep getting distracted. Stop distracting me, guys. Who's next? Who's next? We have... I'm looking at my own list here. Oh, Wasabi! Somebody said that Wasabi should move down to balanced. Because he just gets outclassed by a lot of heroes nowadays, like Shiko, Bolt, and some other people. I remember Wasabi, when he first came out, was like the best thing in the entire world, and I don't know what happened to him, but somehow he just completely fell off and became not that great, and I don't know how it happened. I still think that Wasabi belongs in really good, personally. He's definitely not nearly as good as Shigo, or Bolt, or any of the other true damage dealers out there. But yeah, I don't really know what happened to Wasabi, but he just kind of fell off a little bit, even though he has done the same thing since day one. And I mean, I think they nerfed him a little bit at first, but I don't know. Wasabi looking like he's going to stay right where he is, which is fine by me, because I kind of agree. Oh yeah, I got more drink. Hell yeah. I forgot I had this next to me. Ooh, that. I don't know if I like that. That's weird. Mojita. Very interesting. Alright, so I think Wasabi's gonna stay where he is. Fine by me. I don't really care. That's where my vote is anyways, so if anybody else wants to get their vote in really quick, seeing as we have 7 people that have not voted yet. By the way, if you are not in chat, get yourself in chat. That's where we do all of our voting on where heroes belong on this tier list. So get yourself into the chat, that's where all the fun is. By the way, in case you didn't know. Alright, so who is going to be next? It looks like Helga is going to be next up. So, any thoughts on Helga? I think she is the most boring character in the entire game. I don't particularly care about her. I think her character design is extremely boring. I forget that she exists in this game all the time. And I also don't even know who she is. I mean, I do know who she is, but she's from Atlantis, right? Atlantis? I don't even remember. Either way, I think Helga is the most boring character in this game. And we're going to be voting on her next, as soon as it lets me create the poll. Oh yeah, it's a good one. That felt good. Alright, Helga. What are you thinking about Helga? I think I'm gonna move her down to decent. I don't see too many Helgas in the game. I've already made my peace about how boring she is as a character. She has Snare. She was the person that introduced Snare. I do remember that much. She was the first hero to have Snare. But Snare is kind of just a really bad stun. That's really all Snare is, in my opinion. Just a bad stun. Damn. Unanimously voting Helga down to meh. Very surprising. Another pretty surprising. This is kind of a day of surprising votes, in my opinion. There you go. It looks like Helga's probably your girl then, Simon. Alright, this is about as unanimous as it gets for Helga. God damn. Okay. Didn't have to be that mean to her. Alright, that's fine. We'll make more space in the balanced tier. I'm okay with that. We'll have to make the letters in meh a little bit smaller. But like I said, I'll fix this after the stream is over, so it looks a little bit cleaner. Let me know if you can make Jack Skellington work outside of Invasion, because I don't know how you're going to do it. Alright, so Helga going down to meh. Surprising. I'm cool with that. Alright. Any last second votes? I mean, it's pretty unanimous that she's going into meh, so we're just gonna roll with it. Who is next? We have Barley, who I put a scathing title for in my latest video. And I apologize to any Barley fans out there that I had to do that to you guys in that video. So this person wanted Barley to move down. That seems to be the theme of the day. Most people want things to move down. There's not a whole lot of moving up in the world. Except for Ian. Ian moving up to the very top. The tippity top of the best. So we got the Barley vote up. Currently, Barley is in balanced right here. Just so you guys know. Is this yet another disappointing tank? Speaking of tanks, we're going to be voting on another tank here in just a second. Next, we're going to be doing Goliath. So if you guys have any thoughts on Goliath, leave them down here. Hey, I like the Elastigirl love. Elastigirl is so fun. I love her. In the early stages of the game, Elastigirl was my girl. Absolutely loved Elastigirl back in the day. She was one of my best heroes. Now she's not really one of my best heroes, but I still like her every once in a while. I think her Jack Friend Disc is still pretty valuable, either one, to this day. Also, thank you for the compliment, Simon. Appreciate it. Damn, we're really moving a lot of people down to meh. Holy shit. Why are we moving everybody down to meh today? What is with you guys? God damn. You guys are being real mean today. You guys really are. Alright, if you say so. I mean, I don't agree with it, but... I feel like you guys are just trying to get me to get a lot of hate on the forums and stuff. You guys better back me up on the forums then if I get a bunch of shit. I swear. If you guys don't back me up on these votes... Wall-E's okay. He's pretty good. He's got, I think one of his big things is he kind of soft counters Zeus, actually, due to the fact that he prevents the first 5 saps that get applied to your team, and that's one of the big things that makes Zeus annoying. So that's a big thing. He also has the freeze. What else does Wall-E do? He has one more thing. I forget. Oh, and he grants energy to his allies also. So, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and he can give his allies a full maximum energy bar at the start of the game, so they can use their white skill twice in a row also. That's another big thing. But all in all, I think Wall-E is pretty underrated. I don't really use Wall-E at all. Damn, you guys are being seriously mean today to all these heroes. Freeze. Blind kind of sucks, honestly. It's definitely the worst disable. Or you could do both and have Honey Lemon and just completely dominate. Because Honey Lemon does extra damage to freeze and blind. And also does even more extra damage to both freeze, frozen, and blinded heroes. So if you want to use freeze and blind, Honey Lemon is your girl. That's your tip of the day. Alright, who's next? Goliath! I said Goliath was next. I don't think there's any shot of Goliath moving up the best of the best, so I'm not going to bother. big fan of this drink. So far, with the immediate first 6 votes, we got decent winning out for Goliath. We also got one additional Goliath decent vote from Discord. I also vote decent, so that's my vote. Oh, Balance is winning now. Alright, now we're between Balanced and Meh, with everybody having voted so far. So basically, we're in a dead tie between Balanced, Decent, and Meh. What are we gonna do about this? I don't know. Yeah, pretty much. Ian is going to stand the test of time. He's already been in the game for an extremely long time and is still one of the top 5 best in the whole game, so definitely worth working on Ian of all heroes. Same with Megara. She's been in the game since literally the beginning, and she is still up here. So is Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck will always stand the test of time also. I don't know if eventually Shigo and Zeus are going to fall off or not. For right now, they're one of the best, but they might fall off over the course of the next year or so, depending on who gets added and stuff. But for right now, Zeus and Shigo are the most dominant damage heroes in the game. Who knows if that's going to change. I think Ian might stay at least in best of the best, maybe even staying with the unfair for a very, very long time. Unless they do something drastic to Reflect to either nerf it or give it a huge, huge counter, which I know they tried to do with Pete, but it just didn't work. Reflect is just one of the hardest things to counter in the game, so that's that. Alright, so I think I'm gonna split the difference on this vote, honestly, since we're so split on it, and I'm gonna move Goliath down to decent. I know technically Meh won out, but we are about as split as it gets with Goliath, so I figure to compromise, we'll go down to decent with him. Alright, let's end that. Are we getting to the end here? I think we only have one more. Unless you guys have anybody else you guys want to talk about, which, voice your opinions now, before I end the stream. But I think the last one is going to be Powerline. Oh, and we got Pleakley also. I forgot about Pleakley. I wanted to vote Pleakley myself, actually. That's my vote. I just don't think Pleakley's that good anymore. He might still be really good when paired with Study heroes, but Study is just not as good as it once was. So, there's that. Somebody was really pushing to have Powerline voted on last month, and I wound up forgetting, so this is my apology, as I do it now. But somebody said that Powerline should move back up because he is pretty much the free-to-play what hero? I'm totally spacing right now. I guess Tron. Free-to-play Tron. because he removes all buffs. I don't know. But either way, somebody was really pushing for Powerline to move up, so that's the vote. Also, they were saying that Powerline should get changed to the other friend disc, or one friend disc versus both. So far, 7 votes. We got decent and meh tied. I'm fine with leaving Powerline where he is. Oh, that's totally fine, Julian. I don't care. No, we got another vote for meh. My vote's decent. We got another Discord vote for decent, so we got 2 more votes for decent, by the way. So we're at 10 now, including myself. We'll see if anybody else joins in real quick. I know we're down to 8 people, so it's kind of tough. Any thoughts on potentially moving Meg to unfair? I don't really think it should happen personally. I don't even know if it's worthy of putting a vote in, but any thoughts on that?
Every time we say goodbye, they all see that it's a lie. 'Cause we always give it.
Alright, so Powerline.
Yeah, you've watched me
I'm gonna do another compromise, and I'm gonna say that Powerline stays where he is.
'Cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know.
Since we're pretty split, all in all. Alright, so then the actual last one. I know I just saw that last second as I was clicking away. Alright, so our last vote of the day before we add in Milo to the tier list. It's gonna be Flik, who currently is imbalanced. This is actually a vote that I wanted to put up myself, because I just don't think that Flik is all that great anymore. He used to be great, one of the best amateurs in the game back in the day, but not really anymore. So what are you guys thinking on Flik? Split so far between, I don't know, man, you guys are seriously being so mean today to all these heroes. God damn. swear, if you guys don't back me up on the social medias when I get a bunch of hate for all these heroes moving down to meh, I'll be after you guys. I'll be after you. I'm watching you. God damn, unanimously meh. Not even a decent vote. Jesus Christ. Okay. If you guys say so. I kind of disagree, but whatever. We're gonna get a lot of hate for that. Alright, so then let's take a look at Milo. See where he's at. And then I think we're going to end the stream right about there. So with 49 votes, Milo is going to balanced for his prediction vote. Pretty surprising. Milo is a support, so I'm going to make that just a little bit smaller. We're gonna add Milo, thatch, and what's his discs? I don't remember. Alright, so his VS disc, which is Benny. When Milo's here's the plan prevents a debuff, Milo and all allies gain armor. We can vote on Olaf if you want. I don't care. Milo and all allies gain armor and reality for 12 seconds. That looks like it would be 100% at max stars. That sounds pretty decent. Milo and allies gain armor and reality this way once every 14 seconds. And then the Winifred disc. Interesting friendship choice. When Milo or his allies damage a studied enemy, they gain 60 energy. Milo and his allies can each gain energy this way once every 4 seconds. I'm gonna say the VS disc is probably the better one on Milo. Milo. We're gonna go with VS. And then that's the prediction. And with that, unless you guys want to vote anything else, you want to vote Olaf? We can vote Olaf real quick. I don't care. Olaf used to be really good too, like way back in the day. I think Freeze just kind of fell off, but I think people still kind of like Olaf a little bit in general. He also has that revive, which makes him, oh, good for defending with. I should probably do that. I think Olaf should have had a D this entire time, honestly, because he does have that that revive, which makes him good for stalling out the fights. Challenger.
I
Alright, so far, we got balanced and meh being pretty much tied. Bam, bam. Never seen this much meh going on in a single tier list. It's kind of insane. We have moved 1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5 heroes down to meh in this tier list. That's crazy. Alright, well, with that, we have now moved 5 heroes down to meh. We moved Ian into the unfair tier to join Zeus and Shigo. We put Milo in balanced, and we put Duff in best of the best. Very interesting, I must say. We also moved Hopper down to balanced, and what else did we do? We put Goliath down to decent. Phillip moved up to best of the best. All in all, quite the interesting developments on this one. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for this tier list. I'm going to clean up this tier list and get it up on all the social medias for you guys, unless you have any other vote that you want to do real quick. Not going to do the Megara vote. I don't think it's worth risking her moving down, honestly. I'm more worried about that than her going up to unfair. So, with that, I'm going to get out of here. We're going to get this tier list up and ready to go. You guys better back me up on this if we get some shit about moving all these heroes down to meh, because we moved a lot. I feel like a lot of people are going to disagree on it, so we're going to see. Next month, I'm going to try and do this on a Sunday so that maybe we get more people, because last month we did it on a Sunday, and we had 30 plus people at one point, which was kind of insane. So, I'll try and do it on Sunday next month, and yeah, so that's gonna be it. I'm gonna be out of here. So, peace. I will see you tomorrow on Twitch for my Pokemon Nuzlocke. I hope to see you there. I'm very excited about it, so just at least appease me for a few minutes. Anyways, bye.